Hey y'all, Jen Hernandez, Loan with Jen. Why are rates higher on condos? We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Condominiums. I live in Houston. I've financed lots of condominiums in my 25-year career. Condominiums are underwritten differently. They have a slightly higher interest rate, not a ton higher, but a little bit higher. And everyone always asks me, why? Why are the rates different? The answer is really very simple. I want you to put yourself, just pretend for a minute that you were a lender, or that you were an underwriter. I know that that's hard to think, but just pretend that you were. We are concerned about risk, and condominiums, for the most part, historic examples of loans, and when loans default, condominiums have a higher default rate because the community, it's so dependent on the community and how the homeowners association, aka HOA, as the acronym, manages all of the expenses and the groundskeeping. If the economy goes bad, and let's say you have a building or a complex with 100 units in it, and 50% of the people lose their jobs, or even 25%, when that many people are not making their monthly homeowners dues, and they might be going into foreclosure, or they might, there's just some huge economic event happening, guess what's going to happen? The whole community is going to suffer. The HOA is not going to have any money to upkeep on deferred maintenance. The property is going to go downhill. It's going to look bad, and nobody's going to want to buy in there. Investors think that way. They think, what is the worst thing that's going to happen? And that's how they underwrite. So we are talking about why interest rates are higher on condos. It's because they're viewed as riskier. Historically, they have a higher foreclosure rate or a higher dependency rate on what that homeowners association is doing. And so that's why we care so much. And so it's a riskier investment. So there's a little bit of an uptick on the interest rate. So check with your local lender to find out what is going on for you in your local market where you're buying. Condos are great investments. They're just a little bit different, more questions, a little bit more underwriting on the building, but not to be afraid of them at all. So check with your local lender. Talk to you soon. Legacy Mutual Mortgage is an equal housing opportunity lender. The opinions expressed here do not reflect those of Legacy Mutual Mortgage.